Hello everyone, my name is Eddie. Today's project is inspired by an interesting example from a boards programming with STM32 IDE hands-on projects by Dogan Ibrahim. We're going to bring one of their projects to life with a twist. We're going to be controlling a series of LEDs using the Nucleo board, as you can see here. Alright, so as you can see here in the bench, this is a Nucleo board right here. The specific model is STM32 F4446. We have LEDs. Let me turn it off. So we have 8 LEDs, 7 resistors to limit the current. Okay, the LEDs are going to be connected to the ports PC0 through PC7, with PC0 being the least significant bit and PC7 being the most significant bit. Here's the little pinout, or I don't know if you can see here, the ports. As you can see, PC3 here, PC0, PC1, and they're all connected here with these little wires here. Move my mic closer. Okay, and here I drew a little schematic of what's going on. So this is our board, and this is the wires here, and this is the LEDs. This is the resistors, the two 20 ohm resistors to limit the current, and we have our ground. And here I made it easy for us to see it with the ground wire, right? This is the PC7 port and PC0. Okay. So now, the whole thing is, what I want to show you here is how with the while loop that the code generated when you pick the outputs, because once you create a new project, you're going to be brought up to this screen right here. Make this smaller so you guys can see here. So you're going to be brought up to this screen here. Okay. Once here, you're going to pick what you want that pin to be. Here in this case, I want an output, right? So all you do is GPIO output, okay? And as you can see here, it turns green. Okay, so we have PC0 through PC7, okay? So once you pick all that output, you're gonna come here onto this little gear here, and you're gonna generate the code. Once the code is generated, okay, you're going to be brought up to this page here. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Zoom out. Okay, and this whole code is going to be generated for you. But the only thing you're going to be missing is you're going to have to define some of these outputs. In my case, okay, I define LZ0 for my GPIO pin 0, that through 7, L7. So all 8 pins actually. And then I put an array here to make it simple for the while loop to run from run from L0 to L7 and then back and so on. I'll bring you to the while loop. This is all set up. It's all in this video. I'm not gonna go into what each thing means. There's whole documentation from STM32 CubeIDE's, so you guys can look that up. But see here, the while loop. Okay. I call for when J is 0, between 0 and less than or equal to 2, add 1. So it's going to be going from 0 to 2 and then back to 0 again, and do that in a loop. And here you can also play with the delays. Here the delay I put is in milliseconds, so 250 milliseconds on, and by on you can see here is set. Set means on, and then reset means off. Okay, and so now if I'm gonna plug it in, and that's the code that is currently set up. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is PC0, like I labeled it, PC1 and PC2. So see how then it resets, right? But let's say that we want it to go to up to 5. You know what? Let's do 4. Up to 4. Okay. So what you do is you change your for loop. Okay. You change your not your limit, your constraint, and you put it for J to go up to 4 and then back to 0. Okay. Once that what's it called? That point has been reached, goes back to 0. So then what you do is here you go to build. Okay, let me see if I can bring the console up. And as you can see here, once you build it, I get 0 errors and 0 warnings. Okay, and if in case it does give you an error or warning, it will tell you exactly where it is. So now that I build it, I'm gonna run it. This is a run button right here, the green. Okay, and you run it. See now, here's telling you that it's uploading. It's done uploading. Okay, see how now it's going up to 5, PC05. Okay, but let's say that they're going too quick for you. They're moving up and down too quick for you. You can come here and you can play with the delays. You can increase the delay here. That is, let's first increase the delay that is off. So let's say that it stays on before any change, before it moves up, and by up I mean to 5. I want it to delay, I don't know, let's make it really clear to see the change, 10,000 milliseconds. So that's going to take a while, so you can see here. Just show you how it's pretty neat how you can play with the delays. Okay. See here, so see, so now it's taking a while, right? So this is going to be boring, but let's play through it. Let's see. Now it's 4, and it should, but you can reset the board here. So let's reset it so we can see the change. Okay, I'm going to reset the board. It starts from 1, see? And it stays on. But now, let's go back and let's bring that to 250 milliseconds. And increase the time the LEDs are on. Okay, no errors. That's good. It's loading. All right. Now see here. Now it's on for. It's gonna stay on for a while, and exactly, behaving as we expected. And if you have an oscilloscope, you can hook it up and you can see each time it goes on, and you can see the step function of it. So yeah, like I said, here I just showed you how to modify the delay to make the sequence quicker or slower. And here we can even make it, we can change it to, let's say 100. That will be really quick. So, you're gonna see the slide is uploading the code. See now? Now it's flying. Pretty cool, right? And we can now make it go all the way up to 7 and come back. So we change, remember, the constraint. We want it to be when j is equal or less than, when it's equal to 7, reset and go back to 0. Okay? And if it's not 7, add 1. That's what the j++ means. So it starts at 0. Then if it's not 7, it checks this 7. It's not 7. Okay, I'll add a 1. So then it goes to 1. And if checks and it's not 7, adds another. Adds a 1, and that's now it's 2, and so on. That's why you can see the progression up and down. All right. So in conclusion, we have successfully achieved the goal that to create the moving LED sequence with the board. If you enjoyed this project, give it a try yourself. Try the book out. I'll put it in the description box. You can, try different patterns. You can even try with the loops. You can find different loops. You can turn one on, one off, and one on, and skip. You can go odds or evens. You can play around with that. All right, so please, if you like this, remember to press the like button and share it, and follow, please, for more tech projects. Thank you. Take care.